Hey guys, I hope you're well. I'm sorry for my voice. I spent a weekend in Munich and spent so much time talking to my friends that I ended up losing my voice. I guess it's a good thing. I really enjoyed myself. But I hope you're well and enjoying your day. This video is the second part to a video that when I filmed it was supposed to be one video, but then I realized when editing the video it would have been too long. So I ended up separating it into two, and part one was the haul section of that video, which is the last video that I uploaded. And then part two is this planner update. So yeah, that's just my short little explanation of this. And I hope you'll enjoy the video. Have fun. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do, these are screws, so I'll have to get my screwdriver in a second. But the first thing we're gonna do is take this spine thing out of the new planner that I have and put the new screws in. So I guess I'll have to see how to get these out. I'll try to get these things off camera and come back later. At this point my audio cut off, but you can see me transferring the insides of my current rings planner into a different planner, I guess, but without a cover. It's just the spine with the rings. I'm just transferring it there temporarily to do the whole switch. And then I'm taking out my cover and putting it on top of the new cover to kind of see how I need to cut the edges of that new cover to fit into that Louis cover that I have. So I'm marking it with like a Sharpie / edding. And then as you can see, I'm cutting off the edges. So first the top and then the bottom section. This was so satisfying to cut. Like, I don't know what the material is, like the squishy, like soft, flexible material, and it was so much fun to cut. It was so satisfying to cut. But yeah, I'm just cutting the edges and then rounding the corners afterwards to fit into my cover. And then I'm putting the screws into that cover and attaching the ring spine to that. And I have this like little piece of plastic that came with my sticker release paper that I'm using as a screwdriver because I couldn't find my screwdriver that I had literally brought upstairs into my office like a couple of minutes prior. And here you can see me put the new binder into that cover and kind of setting it all up before I'm transferring all my inserts back into that planner. As you can tell, I'm kind of having to readjust and cut off more pieces to make it fit properly, and putting it back in and taking it back out to test it before I can finally put my inserts back in. Yay! Look at this. This is so satisfying. There you go. I'm so happy with the gold rings. They look so cute. I'm really happy. I'm glad I did this. As you can see, I'm unboxing these plastic tabs that I bought. I had the filofax ones before. I think they're something like with pastel in the name, but I didn't know they were paper when I first ordered them, and I didn't want plastic ones because I noticed the paper ones fraying. So this is just me kind of labeling them temporarily until I can use my label maker again. It was broken when I was filming this video. While I'm filming this, I'm going through my things I want to add into my planner list and taking things off because it's kind of like my list of things I wanted to go through in this video as well. And here I'm putting the new tabs in. I'm loving the look of this. I did like the look of the pastel tabs, but I just feel like the plastic ones are more durable, so I'm happy to use them. Another thing I wanted to update in this video was my sticker album. So earlier I was talking about my sticker release paper, which is this. It's just a frosted like I think A6 planner that I ordered off of Amazon that came with sticker release paper inside. And I'm just taking all these different sticker sheets that I have and adding my stickers to it. One of my friends got me these Jesus stickers, and I'm adding these, and then different stickers that came in, like orders of mine from small businesses and all kinds of things. Then right here I'm going through different to-do lists that I had. I kind of like to sort my to-do list by theme or a category, because when I'm actually sitting down to get these things done, I think it helps me being able to focus on just one category, like personal stuff or preparing for a trip or whatever, and so that way I just actually get things done, because I've noticed that at times where I had all of my to-do lists like on the same list and not sorted by categories, I would just never get things done because I was trying to multitask, or like I would like jump from category to category and couldn't really concentrate on like one thing that I was actually getting done. I also like to have like a progress bar for bigger projects that include like several subtasks. This was me studying for my driver's license, and I'm just marking off like each section or each topic that I had finished studying for, and that way I can kind of see my progress, and it helps me stay motivated. As I'm going through my to-do list, I like to also go through my reminders app on my phone and kind of adding stuff from my brain dump. I know I have a section in my planner that's kind of like my inbox / brain dump, but I feel like whenever I'm on the go, I like to still have a brain dump like designated space on my phone. And so part of my like weekly or monthly planner update, or even daily sometimes, is going through my reminders app and writing down like all the different tasks that I dumped in my phone that actually belong into this to-do list. I also added this page lifter into my to-do list section. I usually have 2 page lifters in my planner, one in my weeklies in the current week, so that just for quick reference I can go there quickly. And then the second page lifter is in my to-do list section, in either like a weekly to-do list that I have, or kind of just the current to-do list that I'm working on. I'm also updating my gratitude journal. This is just like a 1 line a day insert that I made myself, and I am thinking about making them available somewhere like on Etsy, or I don't know, maybe for free on Google Drive or something. So if you're interested in those, definitely let me know. I would love to make them available for you. Here's me updating my period tracker and then my no spend tracker. I'm not being super strict on it this year. I just kind of want to track how much money and how often I'm spending money, and just trying to be a little more frugal. But yeah, I'm tracking days where I spent money, days where I spent like necessary money, I guess, or expenses that couldn't have been avoided, and then days where I didn't spend money. Stuff that I'm tracking on here is really personal, like in regards to my own purchases and more shopping stuff. I'm not really tracking like grocery shopping for my husband and I, for example, or bills that are in regards to our life together, but it's really my personal like fun money that I'm spending and tracking in this section. And then here I'm updating my meal tracker. So this insert says meal planner, and I think it's by Filofax, but I'm just using this more as like a tracker of what I'm actually eating, not as a meal planner. This is my habit tracker that I'm updating. I think I have like 8 or 9 different habits I'm tracking in here. I've definitely explained all of these like more in detail in one of my previous videos. I'm also archiving inserts that are from past weeks and adding new ones for the next couple of weeks. I like to have like 2 or 3 weeks worth of inserts in here. Not too many, but because I'm not super strict on updating my planner on Sundays, so I like to have enough in there to not be completely behind when I'm not managing to update my whole planner or set it up for the week on a Sunday before the week starts. So while I'm going through this whole to-do list section, I'm also kind of planning for the next week, setting up like things that I know I have to do, marking or highlighting things that are more of a priority or that I want to focus on more. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way until the end of this video, please leave a comment. I would be so excited to hear from you. Also, if you have like ideas or things that you do differently or the same as me. I also have an Instagram account that I'm only starting to post on, but I would love for you to follow me on there and leave some love. And I'm excited to see you in the next one. Bye!